Yo guys, morning, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. If you would like to understand what we do, you can just check out our previous introductions for the past 3.5 years straight up to January 2021. So they'll cover how we break down the Ahn Rho Project, how we break it down, what we cover from domains of life, analogies, sub-series, the content, and the live streaming schedule, plus the copyright-free music and all that kind of stuff. So all that jazz, previous live streams up to past 3.5 years. So if you want, you can check it there. What we're gonna do today is it's gonna be kind of laid back, I think. I'm gonna break down today's stream as usual into maybe 3 portions. The first 5 minutes will be on photography, like you see here, and then the next maybe 2.5 minutes or so we'll talk a little bit about some plans, some more media assets, but those are more like screenshots of some plans to travel and stuff like that. In terms of local travel, obviously, because can't move around far during pandemic. And then of course after that we'll move around the room a little bit, just kind of cover some very basic stock. I don't have very much today, only about a minute and a half, and then the last 5 minutes or so I intend on maybe covering some of the task lists on the left hand side. So again, abstract stuff having to do with relationships, finance, philosophy, thoughts, and emotions, and work stuff that basically I can't really show you, non-visual items at the very last 5 minutes or so. And then we'll do the take-home message. So why don't we dive into it and just get started. We'll get started with this photography. I'm going to move away that task list and maximize this one on top. So this is coconut water. You can see coconut water, Nature Valley, almond granola bar. These are just it's kind of like the daily gratitude for the day. So I received something again in class 4 item from ML. Once again, she's been giving me stuff for the past week and a half now, and I felt kind of like shit. I'll be honest, because I haven't done much to deserve any of this. She just feels kind of bad for me, I'm assuming, because I have been going through a hard time, but I don't want to leech off anybody, and that's what I'm feeling now. Because it's fine to give someone something once in a while, but if it's like every single day, I just feel awful. So I've just taken action and told her that yesterday. Listen, I appreciate what you're doing, taking me under your wing like this, kind of like an older sister or whatever, or not, but I gotta take care of myself. Like I buy my own food and stuff like that anyway, so it's just it doesn't feel good. And so we put an end to that, but this is once again just showing some gratitude and saying, look, you can see all this stuff here. This is contributed to my breakfast this morning, the granola bar, and the drink yesterday, which was very useful because now I have a spare drink for today as well, since I didn't have to drink mine. And so Kirkland brand coconut water, from import from Philippines, it says, and Nature Valley granola bar. That's the almond flavor, sweet, salty flavor. Both of them are pretty low on sugar, comparatively, relatively speaking, to other items you might purchase from the grocery, so that's pretty good. Alright, so the nutritional facts right there, and yeah, okay, we can move on now after this. Again, it's good for the potassium, again, slightly low on sugar. Alright, let's maximize this here at the very bottom, and then we can move on to the media assets that have to do with a little bit of, traveling locally, I guess. Oh, sorry, never mind, there's some breakfast photographs in the morning. Here's the oatmeal with the Boost and Almond Breeze, and plus the Usana Health Science supplement. So all 3 of these, and then of course you saw the bowl of oatmeal on the previous screenshot. And yeah, now that's everything. Okay, that's everything for now. Now you can see all the task lists. We're going to move to that in the next live stream in the next 5 minutes or so. So we're going to cover right now a little bit of some media assets that I took a screenshot of. So I've been it's been an odd day this morning. I woke up and I guess I could say for the past week or so, I was on recovery. I was on recovery from relapse, and my schedule from eating to diet to nutrition to fitness to working overtime, business, this project, my health, my relationships, cousins, fellow volunteers, staff, everything has just kind of gone haywire, because I was on the upswing for about 10 days to a week, almost into recovery, and then I just made one tiny bad decision I put someone else's interests over my own, and I collapsed under that strain, and that was my fault, my responsibility. Don't do that again. So this morning I woke up, and I can say that one of the things that I knew I wanted to get done was one of these things here, and we're going to talk about again the abstract stuff in a second. But here's a concrete thing I can show you. Is that I just took a screenshot. I went over onto Chrome or whatever and just searched up something I used to pick up, like a jacket that I saw last year was on sale before the COVID thing, and so because of that, I never actually purchased it. Given that I thought I might be able to do it this year, but I couldn't, obviously. And so I should probably check that out. And so I decided to take a look at the guidelines for the region. You can see the map on the right hand side. That's a screenshot of I guess the areas that that are kind of around the surrounding area, and the different colors shaded are shaded by the government just to represent the stage of lockdown or protect or prevent, in increasing severity, straight up to gray, which means full lockdown based on pandemic. So that's that. And then I wanted to check on the left hand side. You can see that's just the shopping hours for the malls, if it's even open. I just wanted to make sure, and in fact it is open, because we are no longer in lockdown. But I do again start to maintain the general guidelines, which is just kind of common sense. Wear a mask, don't touch everything anywhere you go, stay a good distance away from people, preferably more than 2 meters if you can, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just common sense. All right, nothing too important about that. Okay, let's move on to the side. So that was me doing a little basic research on what I need to do, maybe over the weekend, what I plan to redo, plan to start doing over the weekend. Now there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done, and I'm going to show the task list here. Wow, this is a quick stream. I can see it's only about 7 minutes in. That's good, because I want to be brief. You can see there's a lot of these task lists here. It's insane. Look at this. There's like I woke up this morning, like I said, and I had a whole bunch of, oh my goodness, there's like, I just went straight from 600 up to like 660 different items to record, whether they were philosophy or behavioral related to habits and daily routines, and like showering, eating, having a hard time taking a shit, working overtime over this weekend, hitting up my colleagues, hitting up my cousin, having career change, some basic things like even some entertainment things. So having to do with an old game on my PC for a while, that I need to get done. But to more mundane things, also administrative tasks, even this project. So a whole bunch of different things. Man, it's just been a lot. And one of those things, including getting back to my brother or something. Income tax returns. Oh, there's finance. That's coming up too. And the main highlight, like I said this morning, was just I woke up and I said, "What the fuck?" The past 5 days I just went downhill, completely downhill because of that single mistake. And I said, "Am I gonna allow myself to go downhill like this?" Because I looked at myself this morning, and the realization I made was like, well, it's not a realization. It's no epiphany, right? It's just you begin to realize, shit, I'm starting to look a lot like the people who I don't want to be like. And there's a lot of people out there, even in my life, that I look around. It's not. I'm not shitting on them. Listen, we all have our own problems, but I know that I should be able to do better. I should be able to do better, and that's not me exercising judgment on them so much as it is exercising judgment on myself. And so you could say I'm being very critical on myself. I say, I see them with their pot belly, and they're stressed out of their mind, and they're slaving away, and they're sacrificing their health for arguably some things that are not worth the values and principles that would make for a good family, or a healthy family, or a healthy relationship, or a healthy job, or a healthy lifestyle in general. It's no way to go out. And I just think, I should be able to do better than that, and that's not a dig on them. Listen, it's difficult to manage life. They've done their very best. I have nothing but my respect and admiration for the decisions they made, whether they are mistakes, good or bad. But I can only control myself, so I need to take responsibility myself. And if it helps, if it's practical and pragmatic to look and see, look, the people around me, I'm starting to become like them. get your shit together. So that's what I came to the terms with this morning. I said, think less, do more, and I wrote down all these different things. Again, in addition to the task list, and I got up, I did the laundry, I cleaned up myself, my hair. I had a breakfast, like 4 hours at the right time I was supposed to. Got enough sleep. I'm gonna take another nap before I go to work overtime. I am gonna work overtime, commit myself to my colleagues properly. Don't bitch, don't whine, don't complain. Get this project done. Hit back my cousin, hit back my brother, help them out. Take care of finances, income tax returns. Eat healthy, start to exercise, all that kind of shit. And get back into the upswing, because we were on the recovery just 5 days ago, and now I can't shit. Like, I can't shit now. I have like brain fog, so mentally I'm unfit. Digestively I'm unfit. I haven't done any exercise, so I'm sedentary. Like, so cardiovascular, my health is shit. I've been letting down my commitments to my colleagues, so socially I'm shit right now. Finances, like, man, I got a business running, so I gotta write off some of that kind of stuff there. So side business plus income tax returns, need to get my files out. I don't have that up yet. So finance and shit. So in terms of all these kind of things, all these different areas, gotta fix them up. Just gotta fix it up, and not really fix it up. That's the positive mindset, is to just get it done. Just think less and do more, since you already know what you have to do. If you don't know what to do, figure it out. But if you figured it out, then do it. So all there is left to do is to go out there and do what I need to do. And with that being said, I think I'm going to deliver a take-home message now. Since I covered pretty much the main thing. It looks like the title says do what works. Yeah, just do what works. One last thing, it does say constant theme, so I'm going to repeat the emojis, I guess, in the titles from now on. It's a very constant theme of the wine, the knife, the brain, neurology, the shadow, because I'm trying to play into the darker sides of myself to make sure that I can make use of them properly. And okay, final treats, right? The coconut water, I already covered that. So the title is going to be more or less very consistent from now on, and that's okay, because I like red wine, I like the knife, I like the brain, neurology, neuroscience, emotion, cognition. Very interesting themes that are going to be a long-term theme of the Ahn Rho Project, without question. So with that being said, let's just dive into the take-home message, which will wrap up this stream. And again, I don't believe anybody's watching right now, so to all my hypothetical imaginary viewers out there, thank you for tuning in. But if you're real, and you're tuning in, and you're not a bot, and you're a real person out there, thank you. So here's the take-home message, which is always important. Take care of your health, your finances, take care of your health, your finances. Oh shit, I didn't get up, did I? Didn't get up. I missed something. Get up. Right, region A. I did forget something. So I gotta restock the Cell Essentials Design Health Science supplements. We'll get to take home message in about 30 seconds, guys. So this one's empty, in about 1 pill left and 1 Biomega, and so both of these are about to be emptied out, and I'm going to restock. So peel out this plastic wrap and put it back here, region A5 from C1 to A5, and I'm going to take these bottles here, sample bottles, and toss them up there or recycle them. Put on D1 recycle if I have to, if I don't have enough, like right there, and take it over to work. So time for the take-home message, and take-home message is take care of your health, take care of your finances, make sure you become a strong, responsible, disciplined individual. Not to preach, hope you share this understanding with me that basically you just, I'm just doing what I do, I'm just spouting what I'm trying to practice. And so, you can only take care of the people around you if you can take care of your own self first. If you can stand on your own 2 feet, that's the best thing you can offer to the ones who care about you, is to make sure that they don't have to worry about you, that you're not a burden on their shoulders either. And only then can you be of aid to the people that you care or love, friends, family, and society in general. With that being said, also focus on solving the problems, challenges in your life, whether that may be financial, physical, mental, and focus on the goals and ambitions that you set for yourself and the ones that you care for. Is that a career goal, civil engineering? Is that going to be, I don't know, whatever it is, getting something special for your spouse, for your kids. Okay, so that being said, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see a better version of you as well as myself in the next live stream tomorrow morning. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Ciao.